Why did I start making YouTube videos? I started because my friend bought me a video camera when I was 15, and basically she said you have to make YouTube videos because she really liked my singing and things, and I never had the confidence to kind of do that myself. So with that little bit of pressure, I started making covers on the YouTube. What was my first videos on the internet? So I started my channel years and years ago, and I was a keen horse rider. So I used to post horse riding videos online, save the horses and all that kind of stuff. But if you go searching for them, you will not find them. Even I can't, because I got to like 14 and went, Janet, what are you doing? And I deleted them all, so you won't find them. My first milestone on YouTube was probably one day I logged on and I seen that my Your Song cover had like 15,000 views overnight, basically. I never really kept up to date with the YouTube subscriber count or anything like that. I was the worst YouTuber alive. I uploaded whenever I felt like it. I was only like 15, so I didn't understand what was a lot of subscribers and what wasn't. So I never really checked in on my channel, but I remember logging on and seeing that the view had gone up on that video. But I suppose the biggest milestone was, getting that plaque, the 100,000 subscriber plaque. But I think that came mostly because I did TV, and overnight, like, that's when my subscriber count just went boom, and my followers and everything. It was insane. But I didn't collect that award till like 2 years after, because terrible YouTuber and life happened. So a comment that meant something. I remember this. So one of my all-time favorite YouTubers when I was younger was Mike Philzone, and he made music and he also did YouTube stuff, and I loved him, and he had a lot of subscribers. But I remember messaging him saying that thing that everybody does where they're like, hey, I make YouTube videos, will you please watch one of my videos? And no one ever really does, but he actually watched one of my videos and he left a comment saying how much he liked it. And I can't remember what song it was on, but I remember being so excited because he was like one of my YouTube heroes. So that, to this day, is still one of the comments that means like the most to me. So what did my friends think when I first started YouTube? So obviously my best friend was the one who made me do the whole YouTube thing. But my friends outside of that, I remember people in school finding out from Facebook, because my best friend was obviously like, hey, my friend's just done a cover, you should check it out, which terrified me. But they were all very complimentary, which freaked me out because I didn't think I was very good. And it was also weirder to think that people you knew were watching the videos. It didn't weird me out that someone in a random country somewhere would watch it. That didn't bother me. It was more the kids in my class who I went to school with and all the rest of it. That was weirder for me. But they all loved it, which was pretty cool. They were all really supportive. What inspires me to make content? Do you know what? Lately, it's a totally different thing from what it used to be. I think for me now, it's when I log on a Saturday morning and I know that people are online and I'm just about to post, because people like stay up getting ready to watch these videos when I'm getting ready to post them. And do you know what? It's the comments. Like there's some comments that I won't lie, like I've been crying my eyes out on a Saturday morning, because some people share little sections of their life with you in the comment section, and what maybe you've done, or that song reminded them of, or maybe something you've helped them through, or I don't know. And it really means a lot, because I'm just like a little human who's like trying their bestest and making things, and the fact that you can reach so many people and possibly touch people like that is amazing. And will I continue to make content in the future? Yeah, I think I enjoy it too much to stop making it. I think it's too fun. Do people recognize me? Well, yes, but it's been very different over the years. I remember the first time I got recognized though. I it was in my hometown. I was 15. I think it was like my Regina Spektor cover or something, and I was walking through town and this kid from another school was like, oh, I know you from your YouTube videos, and I died a little bit actually, because I think for the first time ever that realization that people outside of my friends or random people on the internet were watching my videos really hit. So for like months I just thought that if anybody looked at me I was trying to figure out whether or not they'd watch my videos or not, and it was really weird. But there was obviously that period of time where people discovered me through TV and stuff, and that's why they were coming up. So it would be like, oh, I seen your audition, or I seen XYZ, and that was cool. But now it's even weirder, because I've been posting regularly here now for like 2 years again. And I find a lot of people recognize me from my YouTube videos now as well. So, you know, it's either the TV or the YouTube, which is, yeah, it's a bit bizarre really. It's come full circle. What's your biggest drive? My biggest drive, I suppose, is, you know, one, the internet. People comment and ask for videos and request videos and stuff, which is really handy. So that, you know, is obviously a bit of fire there to continue making videos. But I mentioned it in a video before where, you know, I'm one of those people that have always had people in their lives that inspire them to continue to do it, because I'm not the most confident of people, despite my persona sometimes saying otherwise. I have to have people in my life that do push me and do tell me to do things, because my brain wouldn't assume that I'm maybe capable of it or anything like that. So, you know, I've always been lucky to have like my friends or my management or my teams or somebody to push me forward a little bit. So definitely that, and just friends of the internet who ask for videos. Do I feel safe on the internet? Yeah, surprisingly a lot. For me, I got bullied a lot as a kid, surprise, surprise. So my safe haven and my sanctuary was the internet. That's where I went when school was too much. That's where I found myself. I obviously as well got bullied on the internet, but didn't really bother me. That was just like Facebook or whatever. But I found so many nice people online, support online from random people I'd never ever met before. And it's funny because my life is just constantly brings me back to the internet, and I've managed to find this little corner which is like really nice, and I genuinely don't know what I've done to deserve such like nice people in this like little community, but it's amazing. Like I do online shows and things, and people give up their time and they come and watch me perform on the internet, and it blows me away. And it's, for me, I'll never be able to say thanks enough for that, because the internet, like I said, is my safe haven. It's like the place where I think I'm mostly myself, the most of myself, because I feel comfortable there. And what I love since I've started this, and since I've started making more videos and things, is that people feel safe here too on my wee side of the internet, because everybody is so kind and loving and compassionate that we have this like little community of people who maybe don't really fit in so well in society, but we fit in together because we're all so different and things. So I'm very privileged, and yeah, I feel probably the most safe on the internet, more so than I do in the outernet. So what advice would I give someone starting out in YouTube? I think for me the biggest thing is to make content that you enjoy making and it makes you happy, because I know for me, like, I do vlogs and things that not everybody enjoys watching or will watch, but I like to make that stuff because, you know, a couple of years down the line I get to look at it and see where I've been and remind myself of all the cool things I've got to do. But also, like, being yourself is really important. I feel like that just in life is important, but also having people around you that you trust is always good. You know, because your mum will tell you that you're the best thing ever, hopefully. You can't, sometimes you gauging on the internet is quite hard, because are they trolling or are they being critical to help you? You know, I think it's just about you know, knowing who to trust and getting the right people involved in your life. But yeah, I think first and foremost, make what you want to make, because that's important. So if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. This has kind of been my YouTube journey so far, so thank you so much for the support, and also I hope you're having a happy day. But for now, I'm out, so thank you.